Welcome to HD Coins World, the place where every coin tells a story, and some tell tales of hidden fortunes. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark, a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but in rare condition, it's making waves in the collector's market today. If you're a coin enthusiast or someone curious about the treasures hiding in pocket change, you're in for a real treat. The story of the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny begins during an era of rebuilding and optimism in the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic 1-cent coin bears the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the distinctive wheat ears on the reverse. Minted in Philadelphia with no mint mark, this penny was part of an ongoing effort to produce coins that celebrated American strength and unity during the early 20th century. What makes this particular year so special isn't just its historical context, it's the unique features and condition that have turned it into one of the most sought-after coins among collectors today. One of the standout aspects of the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark is its fine craftsmanship. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint in that year were generally well struck, but very few have survived in pristine, high-grade condition. It's those rare examples, rich in original red color, flawless surfaces, and uncirculated detail, that have captured the attention of numismatists and investors alike. The sharp lettering, well-defined Lincoln bust, and deep luster make this coin a true gem when found in exceptional shape. It's not just about owning a piece of history, it's about holding a specimen that defines quality and beauty in American coinage. Collectors around the globe are constantly on the hunt for high-grade versions of this coin. Condition is everything, and demand soars for pieces that have been professionally graded as mint state, particularly in MS-67 or MS-68 red RD. These rare survivors are not only hard to find, they're practically legendary. It's this extreme scarcity in top grades that drives the coin's market value sky high. As of today, collectors have seen jaw-dropping auction results, with a 1937 no mint mark wheat penny in MS-68 RD condition selling for an incredible $22,500, and in some elite cases, even reaching a staggering $240,000. Yes, you heard that right, $240,000 for a single penny that meets the highest grading standards. This surge in value is not just hype, it's a reflection of solid demand and genuine rarity. As more collectors enter the market and top-grade coins get snapped up by investors, the competition becomes fiercer. The best part? This coin isn't just a collector's item, it's an investment. Holding a high-grade 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny is like owning a piece of numismatic gold, and its upward trajectory shows no signs of slowing down. For collectors looking to add this treasure to their portfolio, here are a few essential tips. First, focus on condition. Seek coins with original red color and minimal blemishes. Always aim for professionally graded pieces from trusted services like PCGS or NGC to ensure authenticity and accurate valuation. Be alert for opportunities in estate sales, auctions, or trusted coin dealers. Keep your collection stored in protective holders to preserve that all-important condition. And never underestimate the value of knowledge. Staying informed about market trends gives you an edge in spotting undervalued gems before others do. In conclusion, the 1937 Lincoln Wheat penny with no mint mark is not just another cent, it's a symbol of hidden value and a rising star in the coin world. Its rich history, unique features, and explosive market value make it a must-have for serious collectors and savvy investors. If you ever come across one in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, hold on to it. You might just be holding a small copper coin worth tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks a lot for watching HD Coins World. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another treasure in your pocket change. And let us know in the comments, do you have a 1937 wheat penny, or have you spotted one at a coin show or online? We'd love to hear your story. Number 2. Welcome to HD Coins World, the ultimate place for coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today's video is all about a coin that might just be sitting in your collection or pocket change, the 1944 Lincoln Wheat penny with the D mint mark. Don't underestimate this small copper coin. Its value in today's market can go beyond imagination. Some examples in top condition have sold for over $128,000, and that's not even the whole story. So stay with us until the end as we explore why this penny is in such high demand and how it could change your fortune. Let's start with a quick look at the history and background of this incredible coin. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny was struck during World War II, a time when the United States Mint had recently transitioned away from steel cents, which were used in 1943 due to copper shortages. In 1944, the Mint returned to using copper, mainly sourced from recycled shell casings from the war, giving this coin a powerful historical connection to the American war effort. These coins were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, San Francisco, S, and Denver, D. Among them, the 1944 D Lincoln wheat penny holds a special place for collectors who seek both rarity and history. What sets the 1944 D penny apart are its distinct features. Struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc, the coin carries the famous wheat ears on the reverse and Abraham Lincoln's bust on the obverse. The D mint mark just below the date indicates it was minted in Denver. Sharp details in Lincoln's coat, the wheat stalks, and strong luster in uncirculated examples give this coin a visually stunning presence. In rare cases, coins may also display minting errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or repunched mint marks, adding to their appeal and value. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1944 D Lincoln wheat penny shines brightly. Though many were minted, few survive in exceptional condition today. Coins graded as MS67 and above by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare and highly sought after. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for pristine examples that have sharp details, no wear, and full red luster. Even the slightest increase in grade can make a massive difference in market value, which is why proper storage and grading are essential. The demand for high-grade 1944 D pennies has only grown over the years, with serious collectors constantly looking to add them to their collections. Now let's talk about the real excitement: market value. In today's auction landscape, the 1944 D Lincoln wheat penny in top mint state condition has been known to fetch prices ranging from $60,930 to $128,000, depending on grade and visual quality. These aren't just theoretical numbers. Real coins have sold within this range in major coin auctions. And here's an extraordinary fact for viewers. If you happen to have the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny with the S mint mark from San Francisco in superb condition, its value can soar as high as $370,750. That's right, over $370,750 for a single penny. The demand is real, and collectors are actively hunting for these gems every day. For collectors hoping to find or invest in this remarkable coin, here are a few essential tips. First, examine your coins carefully, especially those from pocket change, old collections, or inherited jars. Look for the D mint mark below the year, and check the condition. If you suspect the coin is uncirculated or especially well preserved, consider sending it to a professional grading service. Keep your coins in a cool, dry place using acid-free holders to protect them from tarnish or damage. And most importantly, stay educated and follow the latest auction results. Market values are rising, and opportunities to sell or invest in these coins are better than ever. In conclusion, the 1944 D Lincoln wheat penny is not just a historical artifact, it's a high-value collectible that continues to make headlines in the numismatic world. Its wartime origins, brilliant design, rarity in pristine condition, and soaring auction prices make it one of the most exciting coins for collectors today. If you own one of these incredible pennies, you could be holding a small piece of history that's worth thousands, or even over $100,000. Thanks a lot for watching this video on HD Coins World. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below if you think you might have one of these rare treasures. Who knows? The next life-changing coin might be in your own collection. Number 3. Welcome to HD Coins World, the go-to channel for coin enthusiasts and rare coin collectors. Today's video will take you on an exciting journey into the past, as we spotlight one of the most remarkable and sought-after Lincoln wheat pennies in U.S. coinage, the 1917 Lincoln wheat penny. This rare copper coin, minted over a century ago, is more than just a piece of history. It's a highly valuable collector's item. In the current coin market, this penny can fetch between $36,000 and $120,000, depending on condition and grading. So stay tuned, because you don't want to miss the details that could turn an ordinary-looking coin in your collection into a life-changing discovery. Let's begin with the rich history and background of this outstanding coin. The 1917 Lincoln wheat penny was produced at the San Francisco Mint during a pivotal time in American history, right in the midst of World War I. This era saw major developments in the U.S. economy and industry, and coin production was part of that growth. The Lincoln cent had been introduced less than a decade earlier in 1909, and by 1917, it had already become a staple in American currency. But the San Francisco Mint's production of that year remains a special point of focus for collectors. With a lower mintage than its Philadelphia counterpart, and the added rarity of West Coast circulation, the 1917 penny became a key date for anyone building a serious Lincoln cent collection. What makes the 1917 Lincoln wheat penny truly stand out are its unique features. Struck in 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, this coin showcases the timeless design by Victor D. Brenner, with Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the classic wheat ears on the reverse. The small yet important mint mark just below the date distinguishes it as a product of the San Francisco Mint. High-grade examples will show sharp details in Lincoln's facial features, fine lines in his coat, and crisp lettering along the rim. The color and surface luster, especially in red and red-brown examples, add tremendous eye appeal and contribute significantly to the coin's value. Even slight differences in detail preservation and color tone can dramatically impact market price. The rarity and condition of the 1917 Lincoln wheat penny are where its true value emerges. Although millions were struck, very few have survived in excellent condition. The vast majority entered heavy circulation, suffering wear and loss of detail over time. That's why uncirculated or mint-state examples are incredibly rare and command top dollar at auctions. Coins graded MS65 or higher are considered elite, and they attract the attention of advanced collectors, investors, and numismatic institutions alike. The survival rate of high-grade coins from this period is extremely low, which makes any well-preserved 1917 penny a true numismatic gem. Now, let's talk about the numbers that matter, the current market value. In recent auctions and private sales, the 1917 Lincoln wheat penny in top condition has sold for amounts ranging from $36,000 to an astonishing $120,000. That's right, one small copper coin could be worth more than $100,000, depending on its grade, color designation, red, red-brown, or brown, and eye appeal. This isn't a coin that quietly passes through auctions. It draws attention, sparks bidding wars, and consistently proves its value in the elite world of rare U.S. coins. For collectors hoping to add this iconic penny to their collection, or those who suspect they might already own one, here are some essential tips. First, inspect any 1917 dated Lincoln cents you come across and look for the small mint mark beneath the date. If you believe the coin is in excellent condition, avoid cleaning it and consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Coins that are stored properly in protective holders and kept away from moisture, heat, and air exposure can retain their surface quality for decades. Also, keep up with the latest auction results and coin shows. You never know when an opportunity to buy or sell one of these treasures will appear. In conclusion, the 1917 Lincoln wheat penny is far more than just a 1-cent coin from the past. It is a powerful combination of historical significance, artistic beauty, and tremendous collector value. With a story rooted in American history, sharp design features, extremely limited high-grade examples, and auction prices that can exceed $120,000, this coin continues to inspire collectors around the world. If you're lucky enough to own one or come across one in the future, you might be holding one of the most desirable coins in the Lincoln cent series. Thanks a lot for watching this video here on HD Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare pennies, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries, and leave a comment below if you think you've seen a 1917s in your collection. Your treasure might be closer than you think, and it could be worth a fortune. Number 4. The ultimate destination for rare coin lovers, history buffs, and collectors who dream of discovering true American treasures. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye but holds astonishing value in the rare coin market, the 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. This 1-cent piece, struck over 80 years ago, is not just a piece of copper, it's a piece of history that could be worth anywhere from $21,000 to a jaw-dropping $980,000, depending on its condition and unique features. If you've got a penny jar sitting at home, this is one coin you'll want to search for immediately. The 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities producing coinage for the growing United States economy during the World War II era. The Lincoln Cent series began in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, and by 1941, it had become a symbol of both patriotism and enduring American values. The year 1941 itself was a turning point in U.S. history, as the country was on the brink of entering World War II. Millions of these pennies were produced to support the wartime economy, but very few were saved in pristine condition. The D Mint mark beneath the date represents the Denver Mint and adds an extra layer of interest for collectors who specialize in mint mark varieties and wartime issues. What makes the 1941 D Wheat Penny so remarkable is its striking design, historical context, and the visual beauty it can exhibit in high grades. The obverse of the coin features a bold and noble profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner. The reverse proudly displays the classic wheat stalks on either side of the denomination, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage and prosperity. Collectors treasure examples with strong details, deep red or red-brown coloring, and a brilliant original luster. Coins graded MS66, MS67, or higher, especially with the red designation, showcase the coin's full beauty and are in exceptionally high demand. A flawless strike with minimal contact marks from the minting process can make this coin a centerpiece in any elite collection. The rarity of the 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny is driven by its condition and collector demand. While the Denver Mint struck over 128 million of these coins, the vast majority went straight into circulation and suffered the wear and tear of everyday use. Today, locating one in near-perfect, uncirculated condition is incredibly difficult. That's why certified high-grade examples are so valuable, and why collectors are willing to pay premium prices to own them. With demand growing and supply limited, especially for coins that exhibit blazing red color and sharp detail, the 1941 D penny continues to set records and attract major attention in numismatic circles. Now let's talk about current market value, which is where things get really exciting. The 1941 D Wheat Penny has been known to sell in the auction market for prices ranging from $21,000 to as much as $980,000. Yes, that's nearly $1 million for a 1-cent coin, but not just any coin. It has to be the right coin, in the right condition, with the right eye appeal and certification. These coins are more than currency. They're historical artifacts, preserved over decades and now reaching new heights in value thanks to their rarity and collector enthusiasm. Investors and seasoned collectors are actively seeking top-grade examples, and the demand is stronger than ever before. For collectors, the key to finding and evaluating a valuable 1941 D Wheat Penny lies in patience, knowledge, and attention to detail. Always examine the date and mint mark carefully. Coins with clean surfaces, full wheat lines on the reverse, and vibrant red toning should be immediately considered for professional grading. Never clean or alter the coin, as original surfaces are critical to its value. If you find one that looks promising, send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and certification. Even if your coin doesn't reach the top-tier price bracket, many moderately high-grade examples still bring in thousands of dollars, a great return for a humble penny. In conclusion, The 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny is far more than a copper coin. It's a link to our nation's past and a highly desirable treasure in today's rare coin market. Its classic design, historical importance, and soaring value make it one of the most exciting pennies to collect. With auction values ranging from $21,000 to an extraordinary $980,000, this coin is a reminder that incredible fortune can come in the smallest and most unexpected forms. So check your change, revisit those old coin collections, and keep your eyes open, because this small coin might just hold life-changing value. Thanks a lot for watching this special episode on HD Coins World. If you've ever come across a 1941 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny or want to know more about your coin's potential value, drop a comment below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story about hidden coin treasures that could be sitting right in your home. Stay curious, stay passionate, and keep searching. Your next rare find could be just a penny away. Number 5. Welcome to HD Coins World, your ultimate destination for discovering rare and valuable US coins that could be hiding in your very own collection. Today, we are thrilled to explore one of the most exciting and highly sought-after coins from the World War II era, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark. This copper 1-cent piece may seem ordinary at first glance, but in the world of numismatics, it is anything but. When preserved in top condition, this penny has been known to sell at auction for between $36,000 and $120,000. That's right, a coin you might already own could be worth a small fortune if it meets the right criteria. Let's take a step back in time to understand the history and background of this remarkable coin. The 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark on its coins during this period. The United States was just emerging from the devastation of World War II, and the nation's economy was shifting toward peacetime production. During this transitional period, millions of Lincoln cents were produced to support commerce and daily transactions. However, while the overall mintage numbers may seem high, the survival rate of high-grade examples has proven to be surprisingly low, especially in red uncirculated condition. That's what makes the 1945 no-mint mark penny such a prized collector's item today. What gives this coin its special identity is the combination of its classic design and its wartime heritage. The obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner, a symbol of American unity and leadership. On the reverse, the wheat ears frame the inscriptions, 1 cent, and United States of America, representing strength and agriculture. But it's the absence of a mint mark, a subtle detail often overlooked, that ties this coin to the historic Philadelphia Mint. Coins without mint marks can often be undervalued by those unfamiliar with numismatics, but in the case of the 1945 issue, this detail marks it as a significant piece of history. When found in brilliant red condition, the coin radiates with copper brilliance and razor-sharp details, making it visually striking and highly desirable. The rarity and collector appeal of the 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny lie in its condition. Most of these pennies were used heavily in circulation, meaning they show signs of wear, fading, or discoloration. However, coins that have survived the last 8 decades in pristine, uncirculated, or mint state condition are exceedingly rare. The ones graded MS65 or higher, especially with the bright red color designation from top-tier grading services like PCGS or NGC, are in extremely high demand. Collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for these exceptional specimens, and competition at auction is fierce. These coins are considered key examples of wartime numismatics and are frequently showcased in high-end coin collections. Now let's talk about the value, the part that makes this coin even more fascinating. In today's robust collector market, a 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark in top-grade condition can fetch anywhere between $36,000 and $120,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, up to $120,000 for a single copper penny. This impressive value reflects not only the rarity of the coin in high-grade condition but also the growing interest among collectors in mid-20th century American coinage. Auction houses, private dealers, and serious collectors alike are all on the hunt for this coin, especially when it displays stunning luster, full details, and a brilliant red surface. If you're a collector or simply someone who loves searching through old coins, here are a few key tips to keep in mind. First, always examine any 1945 Lincoln pennies you come across for signs of original luster, sharp strikes, and a lack of wear. Since there's no mint mark, you're specifically looking for coins from the Philadelphia Mint. Do not clean or polish the coin, as that can ruin its value. Instead, if you believe you have a high-grade example, store it safely and consider submitting it to a professional grading service. The added authentication and grading certification can significantly increase its marketability and final sale price. Stay up to date with auction trends and collector communities, because knowledge is power when it comes to recognizing rare coins that could be worth thousands. In conclusion, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is a treasure from America's past, carrying both historical value and immense market potential. Its link to the Philadelphia Mint, its classic design, and its scarcity in pristine condition all contribute to its incredible desirability. With recent sales ranging from $36,000 to $120,000, this 1-cent piece proves that even the smallest coins can hold enormous value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious enthusiast, this is one coin you absolutely want to keep an eye out for. Thanks a lot for watching today's video on HD Coins World. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've found any 1945 pennies in your collection. Who knows, you might be holding a valuable piece of history. Stay tuned for more incredible coin discoveries and tips right here on the channel. Number 6. Welcome to HD Coins World, your trusted guide to discovering the rarest and most valuable coins in American history. Today's spotlight is on an extraordinary piece, the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark. At first glance, this may appear to be just another common cent, but when found in rare condition, this coin becomes a powerhouse of value and collector interest. Believe it or not, this small copper coin has reached staggering auction prices, ranging from $14,000 all the way up to $620,000. That's right, a single 1953 no-mint mark penny could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on its condition and characteristics. Stay with us as we explore the fascinating details of this rare treasure that could be hiding in your collection right now. Let's dive into the history and background of the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny. Minted in the post-World War II era, the 1953 penny represents a time of renewal and prosperity in the United States. As the country recovered from the war and entered a booming economic period, the U.S. Mint produced coins in large numbers to support growing commerce. The 1953 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during this time. While millions of these coins were made, only a tiny fraction have survived the decades in pristine condition, and it's these few well-preserved examples that have taken the coin world by storm. Their value is not based on mintage alone, but rather on how few have remained untouched and in superb condition over the last 70 years. What makes the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark truly unique is its iconic design paired with its stunning potential for high-grade preservation. The obverse of the coin features the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor D. Brenner, while the reverse showcases the symbolic wheat ears design, a staple of American coinage from 1909 to 1958. Coins from this era were heavily circulated, making uncirculated specimens extremely rare. When found with a brilliant red color, sharp details in Lincoln's face and hair, and full lines on the wheat stalks, this penny transforms from a common coin into a rare and valuable masterpiece. It's the visual appeal, the mint luster, strong strike, and impeccable surfaces that elevates it into elite collector territory. In the world of rare coins, condition is everything, and the 1953 no-mint mark wheat penny is no exception. While the majority of these coins saw years of use and wear, those that remained in untouched rolls or special collections have become exceedingly scarce and incredibly desirable. Coins graded MS66, MS67, or higher, particularly those labeled as red by grading authorities like PCGS or NGC, are the true stars of the collector market. These top-grade specimens are what drive bidding wars at auctions, with collectors and investors eager to acquire one of the finest known examples. Demand for this specific issue continues to grow, not just for its rarity but also because it represents the final years of the beloved wheat penny design. Now for the most exciting part: the current market value of this incredible coin. In today's auction market, a 1953 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in rare mint state condition has been known to sell for $14,000 to $620,000, depending on its grade, eye appeal, and provenance. That's over $500,000 for a single 1-cent coin. The value spikes dramatically for coins that are nearly flawless and have been professionally certified. The combination of rarity, condition, and historical context makes this penny one of the most valuable Lincoln cents from the 1950s. It's a prime example of how a simple pocket change coin can transform into a high-dollar treasure in the right condition. If you're a collector, or even just curious about coins, here are some professional tips to help you potentially spot one of these valuable pennies. First, go through your old coin jars, inherited boxes, or childhood collections. Look for any 1953 pennies without a mint mark and examine them carefully under good lighting. The more brilliant and untouched the surface, the higher the potential value. Never clean the coin, as this can reduce or completely destroy its worth. Instead, store it properly in a coin flip or airtight capsule to prevent environmental damage. If you believe the coin is in uncirculated condition, consider submitting it to a trusted grading service. Even if you're unsure, expert evaluation can help you unlock its full market potential. Staying connected to collector forums, auction records, and numismatic events can also give you an edge in learning what makes a high-value coin. In conclusion, the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is a stunning reminder that hidden treasures often lie in the most unexpected places. With its rich history, elegant design, and massive potential for six-figure value, this coin stands as one of the most exciting finds in the Lincoln Cent series. Whether you're a veteran collector or someone just starting their journey, this penny proves that incredible value can still be discovered in a humble copper coin. Don't miss your chance to explore your collection. You might already have one of these priceless pieces waiting to be found. Thanks a lot for watching this special episode on HD Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare US coins, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and leave a comment below if you've come across any 1953 wheat pennies in your collection. You could be sitting on a coin worth up to $620,000. Stay tuned and keep searching, because your next great discovery could be just a penny away. Number 7. Welcome back to HD Coins World, the ultimate destination for rare coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters. Today, we're about to explore one of the most fascinating and surprisingly valuable coins in US history, the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark. At first glance, it might look like a simple 1-cent coin that has been in circulation for decades. But don't be fooled. In rare condition, this copper penny can bring in jaw-dropping prices at auction. Some certified examples in top condition have sold for between $21,000 and an astounding $980,000. That's nearly $1 million for a coin that was once used for everyday purchases. Let's take a deep look at this hidden gem and learn why the 1941 no mint mark wheat penny is one of the most highly demanded coins in today's collector market. To understand its value, we first need to appreciate the history and background of this coin. The 1941 Lincoln cent was minted at the start of a turbulent time in global history, just before the United States officially entered World War II. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins, the 1941 penny reflects an era of uncertainty and transition in America. Although over 887 million of these coins were struck, only a tiny fraction have survived in truly pristine condition. Most entered circulation immediately, and over the decades, they were heavily used. What makes the 1941 no mint mark penny extraordinary isn't just its historical timing, it's the few that were preserved in gem-uncirculated condition that command the highest respect, value, and competition among collectors. This coin's unique features play a huge role in its desirability. On the obverse, we see the legendary bust of Abraham Lincoln, the first real person to appear on U.S. coinage, designed by Victor D. Brenner. The fine detailing in Lincoln's hair, beard, and coat are indicators of a strong strike, especially in well-preserved examples. The reverse features the bold 1 cent lettering framed by 2 wheat ears, which gave the Lincoln cent its iconic nickname, the wheat penny. What sets the 1941 issue apart is how well some rare specimens have retained their original red luster and mint brilliance over the decades. These coins radiate with a vibrant copper shine and exhibit nearly flawless surfaces, the kind of condition that's extremely rare to find today and highly prized among numismatists. In terms of rarity and condition, the 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny becomes especially valuable when it reaches higher mint state grades. Most examples found in circulation today show heavy wear, discoloration, and nicks from decades of handling. However, coins graded MS66, MS67, or higher, especially with the red color designation from trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly scarce and sought after. Collectors are willing to pay high premiums for these top-grade coins, and competition is fierce at auctions. In today's collector market, the demand for brilliant uncirculated wheat pennies from the early 1940s is growing rapidly, as more investors and enthusiasts recognize their value not only as collectibles but also as tangible assets. And now for the part everyone wants to hear: the current market value of the 1941 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny. In recent years, examples in gem mint condition have sold for $21,000 to as much as $980,000. Yes, you've heard that correctly. Nearly $1 million for the right coin in the right grade. These staggering numbers are driven by rarity, eye appeal, strong collector demand, and the competitive nature of high-end auctions. The right combination of sharp details, blazing red color, and professional grading can transform this humble cent into a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. And as more people enter the hobby, the upward pressure on prices only continues to grow. For collectors looking to uncover one of these valuable coins, here are some essential tips. Start by carefully examining any 1941 Lincoln pennies you come across. Focus on those with no mint mark, indicating Philadelphia origin. Check for bright copper color, full wheat lines on the reverse, and no visible signs of wear. Use a magnifier and good lighting to assess the finer details. If the coin appears to be in excellent condition, avoid cleaning or polishing it. This can reduce its value significantly. Instead, store it properly in a coin flip or capsule and consider submitting it to a grading service for authentication and certification. Joining collector communities and staying updated with auction trends will also help you better understand how to value your coin and when to act if you find a gem. In conclusion, the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is more than just a piece of copper. It's a rare artifact from a defining moment in American history. With its deep historical roots, classic design, and record-breaking value in mint condition, this coin represents one of the most thrilling discoveries any collector can make. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, this penny reminds us all that hidden treasures might be right in our pockets, just waiting to be uncovered. With market prices ranging from $21,000 to $980,000, this is truly one of the most exciting and rewarding coins to look for in the world of U.S. numismatics. Thanks a lot for watching this episode of HD Coins World. If you've enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below if you've found any 1941 wheat pennies in your collection. Who knows, you might be holding a fortune without even knowing it. Stay tuned for more rare coin stories, values, and discoveries right here on the channel. Keep collecting, and never stop searching. Number 8. Welcome to HD Coins World, the go-to place for passionate collectors, numismatists, and curious treasure hunters. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that continues to amaze collectors and investors alike, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark. While it might seem like just another copper penny from mid-20th century America, this coin has proven time and again to be a hidden gem, especially in rare and uncirculated conditions. In today's auction market, The 1957 no-mint mark wheat penny has been known to fetch between $80,000 and $480,000, depending on its grade and characteristics. That's nearly $500,000 for a coin that many people overlook. Let's explore what makes this penny so special and why it is in such high demand today. The story of the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny begins in a fascinating era of American history. This coin was minted during the final years of the wheat penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. By the time 1957 rolled around, the United States was deep into the post-World War II boom. Americans were enjoying economic prosperity, and millions of coins were being produced by the U.S. Mint to support the growing economy. The 1957 penny with no mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark during that period. Although hundreds of millions were produced, only a small number have survived in top-tier condition. These exceptional specimens have become incredibly valuable, not only for their beauty but also for their place in the legacy of American coinage. What makes the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark so unique is its elegant and time-honored design, combined with its potential for extraordinary preservation. On the front of the coin, we see the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, created by master engraver Victor D. Brenner. The reverse showcases two strong wheat ears surrounding the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, a design that symbolizes American growth and stability. What sets the rarest examples apart is the brilliance of the copper luster, the sharpness of the strike, and the untouched surfaces. In some cases, coins have retained a fiery red color even after more than 65 years, making them stand out in any collection. When you come across a 1957 wheat penny with deep, original color and flawless detail, you're looking at a coin that could be worth an extraordinary amount of money. In the world of rare coins, condition is everything, and that's especially true for the 1957 wheat penny. Most of these coins went into circulation and were worn down through daily use. But a select few were preserved in mint rolls, proof sets, or special collections. These are the coins that attract serious attention from collectors and investors. A 1957 Lincoln wheat penny graded MS66, MS67, or higher, particularly those with the coveted red designation from grading services like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly rare and can reach sky-high prices at auctions. The scarcity of top-condition examples, paired with growing demand, continues to drive prices up. With its final year wheat penny charm and beautiful appearance, the 1957 no mint mark cent has carved out a special place in the numismatic market. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the current market value of this incredible coin. In today's action-packed auction world, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny without a mint mark has been known to sell for anywhere between $80,000 and up to $480,000. That's right, a coin that once bought a piece of candy could now fund a luxury lifestyle. These six-figure prices are no exaggeration. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for mint-state examples with full luster, no contact marks, and brilliant red toning. When all these factors align, the coin becomes more than a collectible. It becomes an investment-grade rarity. As more people discover the true value of these coins, the competition grows, pushing prices even higher. If you're a coin collector or just getting started in the hobby, now is the perfect time to begin hunting for a 1957 wheat penny in top condition. Check your family's old coin jars, inherited collections, or local coin shops. Look for pennies dated 1957 without a mint mark, and examine them closely for shine, detail, and overall quality. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can dramatically decrease its value. If you believe you've found a high-grade example, consider sending it to a professional grading service for certification. A well-preserved penny, especially one with rich red coloration and no visible wear, could be worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands, of dollars. It's also a great idea to stay informed about auction trends and join collector communities to deepen your knowledge and connect with others who share your passion. In conclusion, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is a true icon of American coinage, a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and incredible potential value. Its classic design, historical relevance, and scarcity in top condition have made it one of the most coveted pennies in the numismatic world. With auction prices ranging from $80,000 to an astonishing $480,000, this coin is not just a collectible, it's a potential life-changing discovery. Whether you're an experienced collector or a curious beginner, remember that great treasures often come in small, copper-colored packages. Thanks a lot for watching this episode of HD Coins World. If you enjoyed learning about the amazing 1957 wheat penny, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. Have you found any 1957 pennies in your collection? Could you be holding one worth a fortune? Let us know. Stay tuned for more exciting stories about rare and valuable coins, and keep searching, because your next great discovery might be hiding in plain sight.